But this is something that BDS did so well the other day. Bring in the Scion. And he's just going to suffer through the lane and get things rolling when the 5v5s start brewing out, as eventually for KC, it feels like objective, or just the fact that you get a bit of extra tempo. Also, something I was talking to Mark about today, you don't give that announcement on screen, which is now... Or is there anything coming at all? Niski, level 6 here, he's moving down. I mean, they think Bo's run away, but he runs back in brush. It's a bit of a fake here. The root up, the flash up, the fear's out as well. Niski is going to shove on the spot. It saves his life, but with the spiraling death on Isma, the damage has already been done. Bo now chasing up. He gets a root up, and Isma, with no flash from before, is exposed. Yes, the fans knew both CS and EXP for now. As this Dragon gets taken, we'll keep singing his praises. Isma getting caught out. I mean, Dagda, that flash before hurts him so much from getting caught out towards this Dragon side of the map.
Not a huge amount Karmine Corp can do to contest this. Even the reset coming through from Bo as well. Weird game fights when you just look at how easy the front to back is for SK.
But Hex Exal's about to be used really well. Chain of Corruption starts to stop, but Bo's in this flank. Quickness is there. Good Renata ult in the backside, but X-Kick still has to flash away as the Heartbreaker in. He's going to be reset though. One more kill. No! It's not there. It's a trade kill in the end as Isma comes to save.
He's doing a really good job of just sitting on this bot lane, making sure he's always in a position for when Bo wants to go for this. And DOS...
it's not done yet. DOS is just hitting away here. Targamas was backing away, but the handshake brings them into each other. Isma going to try his hand. He still has flash available. Bramble Smash does damage, but here's Niski. The wall falls short, but at least he's here. Upset walks to Tara while Targamas has got nowhere to go. He's going to try and juke this out as the sapling helps out on that regard. No Hexscape for you. Niski with a potential Rift Herald contest.
But everyone in Karmine Corp is shifted up here to go for this contest, and I just don't think they're really in a position to go for it. They're very separated, and Targamas already taking a lot of damage.
But Cabo, the ulti's coming through, the unstoppable onslaught runs in, doesn't hit Isma, but ends it early as they go for the engage. Isma onto the back line straight away. Saken is taking the poke damage, and Casey, the health bar's getting low, but the side's being shoved back. Left out by Doss's ulti is just what the doctor ordered. Cabo runs over the wall, lucky to survive, but no longer. Exit kick cleans up, and I didn't know Legolas arrived on the Rift. When he's like 10th in the world after a month, I don't know. He's got some gift. He's also a doctor, so that's, you know, a very good quality.
Gift to the Gab as well. Man's got it all.
Yeah, he does. Anyway, this shouldn't be a complimentary medic session. He's not here to absorb it as Saken is just stuck in between some rocks. Niski's hit everything. Spiraling Despair, though, is good as Niski goes through the rotation. Saken just has to stand there. Gets a bit of a fear, though. Wait, flash away just in case, as now the rest of KC are here to trade. A kill over to Bo. Indeed it is. As Herald gets struck down in the meantime, Isma, good driving. That was a little bit close for comfort. Mid turret's going to go down as well, so overall an SK victory.
But we're back to live.
Let's fight once again. Nature's Grass up and available from Isma. Dragon does go down, no poke
Double
there.
shard here as well.
There is good damage from X-Kick. Remember, Blade of the Ruin King, he's able to penetrate through, but it might be the turret that's their true intention, especially with the grubs picked up. But hang on, Chain of Corruption follows through. Cabo has the ulti out, but Hail of Arrow stops him. A second time that X-Kick has been the bane of Cabo Shard's existence.
And I like the call from DOS Corp right now.
And SK with it. I mean, it's a second turret going down here.
Should be able to get here just in time, but yeah, they'll be able to get the Dragon either way. Just not going to be the jungler who ends up smiting this objective.
Easily done. Cabo sees it after the fact. I mean, Bo's nearby, but with Nature's Grasp sending out the call, Saken has to zone back into the Renekton, and he flashes away, but he is going to die in an instant with Titanic Hydra, and the fact that Niski gets the shove back. Cabo also teleported in, but to his death, he ults out, but gets stopped by Isma, flashes away from Chains of Corruption, and again, X-Kick, even without lethality, is burning through the health bar, and Dagda Saken step for 30 seconds. I feel like if SK find anything else, it's just going to be Baron.
Cabo kind of needs to reset. He's incredibly low, so I think SK can honestly start up, but they left irrelevant.
They left him behind. Slice and dice, get out of there, son. He gets Decimating smashed up. The only difference is he's got 2 items strong, so I guess speed of this game over to SK is now. They're trying to bring it back. I mean, for KC, onto Isma, will it happen? Cabo zones off the rest of KC, holding the choke as Isma's just isolated. Nature's Grasp is out, Twisted Advance follows through as Upset gets poked out the backside. Spiraling Despair, not bad, but as Irrelevant teleports in, he's about to crunch. KC move into a choke, he stands by himself, Isma almost dies, and Irrelevant didn't get the memo. He just went in by himself. He's like, guys, where are we? As Cabo is queuing the wrong way. KC running for their life. He continues to clear out the wards. TP is now burned for KC. SK have a choice here, but Bo trying to set up an angle with a 2-level lead over Isma. It's the target onto KazaLoLLCShighlights. The spiraling despair is popped on Irrelevant. He's front-lining for the time being, but as he absorbs the damage, now to re-engage, comes from Cabo mid-ult, he dies! And now Targas is like, hey, bro, I've got to make the engagement. Does KC want him to? Because
he didn't be able to rotate across.
You know they're doing
Targas still has ult, and he's just trying to hover off here to see if they can pick Exakick. You need to immediately turn onto him, but...
You know what that spells to me? It's time to threaten the Baron again.
Yeah, because there's no Blasco. There's no real way for Bo to get in here easily. He's back in base, and SK will tear this apart thanks to the Varus and the Talia. So Targum is spotting out that they're doing it, but I don't even know if Karmine Corp can really contest this afterwards. Upset, separated from his front line.
It should be smited down here, should be smited down, and it is indeed Upset with no steal. And SK pick up the Baron here in this game. I mean, also, Saken teleported for this after the fact. So as Bo comes back in, remember, he's got nothing available. He just walked into a Renekton. He's shoved back, and the Nature's Grasp sends the Ents out again. The hostile takeover at max range. It's a twisted advance that follows Targa all the way. KC, why are you trying to fight this? As Bo runs for his life. SK, the same. They want to keep going, Dagda.
I mean, KazaLoLLCShighlights out. Exakick pushed him out, and now Bo is in trouble.
He's got Irrelevant by his side. Bo's on the wrong side of dodge. KC being zoned out by 3 members. Cabo's in, but he's a stone's cold away from getting destroyed as well. Bo's just trying to run them around. And that was a mistake.
On one side of the fight, KazaLoLLCShighlights wasn't even there. And when he did, he ended up going into the waning arms of Exakick, who happily shredded his health bar down. And now, with the Baron buff, they just get to siege on towards the top side. Can maybe fish for a couple of flickbacks, but you're still going to struggle a little bit against how much wave clear Upset and Arsaken are able to bring to this. You can see not quite getting to the tower as easily as they'd like, but should be able to whittle this down eventually.
Good route, decimating smash follows through. Irrelevant back into the ulti. Spiraling Sped doing work though, but doesn't kill Irrelevant. He's burning down, but as Seismic Chop comes through, Cabo's now in fear as well as Niski. About to go into that passive, but no, not even letting him do that. DOS kills Targa, and the cannon kills the topside turret. Come out of nowhere, it has been SK who have delivered it with some good map decisions as Bo onto Niski. Now might find one himself. Niski with the shutback has to flash away. Bo at least redeeming himself a little bit here as Nature's Grasp tries to zone off, but Cabo and Bo are isolated. Irrelevant is taking on the world, but I think the world wants to fight back. Again, he's by himself too. These top laners don't like being with anyone, Dagda. And as Cabo now stands there strong going, I am the one who knocks. KC with numbers are trying to move into Dragon and make it their sole point too.
Yeah, I mean, the top laners really want it to be an island, but they don't really realize they actually do need the help of people. But KC now, get pushing mid. Dragon is up in 15 seconds, and Irrelevant doesn't have TP. So this could actually be Karmine Corp denying that moment to Karmine Corp where they can try and fight back.
I mean, we're also talking about a 3-item Xayah. We're talking Upset, free firing in a fight. Maybe important. Dagda doesn't like this because as the handshake comes through, Bo might be caught out, but it could be a bait DOS now in the middle, but no saving grace. X-Kick also. SK have overstepped in the jungle. Isma comes in a little bit late, but Bo, as he hits Niski on the side, won't be able to 1v1 this Talia. He needs
more tanky. He's going to get items and become a lot more of a threat. X-Kick has kind of hit his critical mass. This is where
SK, as they walk into enemy jungle, they can't make those same mistakes as Upset. Also going to claw some of the gold back. And that's all outer turrets now down. KC, we're behind 5-6K. It's now down like 4 and a bit.
See if you can bypass a lot of the vision that is there, but will get spotted, I think, in just a moment as he crosses over that ward. There he goes, yeah.
Some pings went down. I mean, they're pinging around the area, but it could be a pick. I mean, Bo again charging forward, handshake there. There's good poke damage, but it's again the hostile takeover that sets it up. DOS kills Bo, and it was all perfectly done. The execute front to back. SK just bided their time, and they knew at some point KC would make a mistake. Targamas better late than never, but is it really? He runs in with the quickness, but it really feels like the slowness out of KC that bite them in the back.
There was no need for Bo to go in there. Tries to get the stun into Isma, and he goes, great, I just twisted advance. Gets around his own stun, sets it up for Bo, and now SK, a little bit unhealthy, but still very strong in this mid lane. Should be able to crack the turret.
The average daily Swiffer cam to see the stress on this man. How much is the therapy bill? We can ask that in a post-game interview. But now SK, they run through mid. I mean, Dagda, look at the death timers. Bo's up in 5 seconds. With the health bars, this is so risky. His Targamas just gets exploded.
They
Never mind. Cabo needs to run any ultis in at melee ranges. Now here comes Bo for the final base defense for SK. But as he flashes away, SK still remain alive. They need a reset on this Viego. But as 5 members walk away, they now realize it could be hard as Isma close to dying, but the handshake and the auto attacks are still too much. Bo is running, but still as the TP comes through, Dagda, surely not.
It's KazaLoLLCShighlights coming in behind him. Doesn't have the ultimate. He just wants to try and corral them in.
But if Niski gets a combo, I mean, Bo will die. As you said, Upset rolls on in. SK still alive. Niski, what? What are you doing? Niski flashed over the wall. Berserker, Bo still dies. I mean, Dos is trying to carry this, but Niski just ran it.
It's Aiken. What can you do here? He's got Cabo in the front line. Execute, flashes away.
Flashed away, okay. This bottom lane that we criticize are actually the saving grace. Chains of Corruption, Cabo's dead. He's dead again. Exekick is kicking him over and over again. Look at him, man. He's molding from one Australian to another, brother. I feel the pain.
And then Seiken able to follow through here, so it's just this slow, but we're still going to go. This is Soul. This is the fight, and Bo goes in.
Like, what have I got to lose? Handshake in. He's going to go unstoppable. Actually might find a reset, and Bo maybe this time works out with the hostile takeover again. Has been fantastic, but now with a reset. Bo's in. Soul given over. That charging angle, that's what I want to know at 5k. I mean, Hextech Soul is there so he can get onto the rip at a 3k. Baron's going to go down now. You need the smite. They get a KC. Back in the game, maybe is the root out. Upset gets them all. The Featherless Flyers, Upset now cleans out. And I have been waiting for a KC team fight for 5 freaking years, it feels like. And we finally got it.
There's a wave on bot side. Seiken could TP to the wave. They can immediately start to try and go for this bot lane play. Not going to go for it at the moment. A little bit worried that maybe SK could try and match up, but...
Oh! Dagda! Oh, we got a team fight!
I don't know if it ends the game, though. I think we're going to keep going.
All right, why not?
Okay, so wall coming through from Niski. Wants to make sure you can stop the minions from getting up here. Will delay a little bit. So shouldn't be the end of the game. Will only just be an inhibitor. But still, Karmine Corp in control here with Soul.
Right.
Oh wait, they're just going to go for the end.
I mean, yeah, they're going to try at the very least. Taking off the headset, 10 seconds for Isma. Good shove back for Casey. What a win it would be, but again, Dos may have saved it. One turret still standing as Bo looks for his resets, but again, the hostile takeover has kept the game going. That reset's great, but again, it's only Niski as now Isma's joined in onto Bo under turret. Cabo's taking up for the time being, but Bo has to get out of there. Cabo flushes to the game. He gets interrupted. Bo's dead. The game goes on, and what is now going to be?
I don't think it does. I don't think the game will go on.
Wait,
SK, they're going to try and stop the backs. They can go for the end. They just need to run it up the mid lane, stop the super creeps. They got time.
No. X-Kick's going to die him, maybe. Is there enough damage? I mean, Cabo can't finish the job. Never mind. Target thought he could. Cabo going into zombie form is at least going to try, but as you said, they're going to run down mid.
Irrelevant's already got the wave. There's only one more super minion wave that's going to keep the Conga out. Targamas needs to try and get away here, but Irrelevant is in his way.
It is a Conga, Dagda. This is a Conga game. Irrelevant decides he's going to break off from the pack, run it down, but in a good way. Seiken's up in 5 seconds, Upset in 5 seconds as well.
He needs to get him off.
Hit. SK need to hit in our longest game of the split. The Nexus bare bones. Run forward. They get the kills. And it was close until it wasn't in what is the most